Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing a Divine Feminine Tarot reading, okay? So if you just want to know about your Divine Masculine and what they're up to, I suggest that you either watch my last video or click off of this and go watch every episode between seasons 2 and 6 of The Office, and then just binge that and eat a bunch of popsicles because you are not going to be getting that Divine Masculine information in this video, okay? I do these for anybody that's new. I do these Divine Feminine updates really as a messages for you guys in your own personal life and of course on your twin flame journey, really to help you guys empower yourselves, and advice for you guys to make sure you guys know where you're at, make sure you guys are on the right path, because I think a lot of people just focus on the twin flame connection, which of course would mean the other person rather than themselves, and people forget that you're also spiritually awakened, okay? You also have a journey and a mission and a path, and it would help to think of yourself as an individual rather than somebody that's in a interwoven couple, okay? Because your own destiny is yours, okay? It's not based on somebody else's life story, okay? So this is really, I think if you're watching this video, at least, and you made it this far, and you have been watching these videos, and you like me in some way, and you resonate with this information, I think you guys are, if you're here, you're probably at the point where you're ready to let go, detach, begin that final healing, so you guys can prepare yourself for some type of final union, right? If you're sick of the pain, sick of being in that type of energy, okay, stuck energy, then I think this is the right place for you, okay? Because these are empowering messages, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be what you want to hear. So always keep that in mind. It's why, but videos like this never get as many views. But that's fine because it doesn't really matter. I'm just here to help, okay? So, that being said, I'm fucking wired, okay? I'm ready to go. I got an hour of sleep, so I'm messed up, okay? I'm really fucked up. I think I saw a ghost today. I think it called me the N-word. I'm not sure. I don't know why, but anyway, very weird experiences going on. Lots of weird energy. School's dragged my ass, beat the shit out of me this week. It's my first week of school, and I had to go today with like an hour of sleep. I almost cried. Anyway, enough about me. Let's start talking about you guys. So, the first thing I'm going to do for you guys is find out where your energy is at, okay? So, basically, energy is going to be telling you, the collective that is, where you guys are at and what you're experiencing and what you're likely to experience, okay, during this time. Okay, it's August something, okay, the 22nd of August. Did I mention that it's August? And you guys, and this is going to be for the next week or so, basically the last part of August, okay? August is almost over. This year has flown by, and so is this month. Stupid month. Okay, so let's get going. All right. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay. I'm tired. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh my god, I can't wait. Okay. All right. So, what is the energy like, dear spirit? Gotta say, dear spirit, obviously. For the Divine Feminines, what is the energy like this week, the last week or so of August? What is the energy going to be like for the Divine Feminine Collective? What can they expect, dear spirit? Spirit guides. I have a couple spirit guides who have names. I don't know if you guys wanted to know that information, but I never say their names. I feel like that'd be weird. I don't know why. Anyway, first card is the Two of Swords, okay? So a lot of you guys at this point might be feeling like there's some type of truth being hidden from you. Some type of, not necessarily manipulation, though it could be, but something you're not being aware of. Now, obviously, this is a twin flame reading, so it is going to have to do with your twin flame. That's pretty obvious. But I think a lot of you guys are experiencing, the people that I'm reading for right now, a type of blindness in your twin flame relationship. Okay? Now, this could just mean also, and I've noticed this a lot, keep in mind that this also could be blindness about your twin flame. Okay? Are they your twin flame? Always keep that in mind, okay? Because that even might be a question that's on your mind a lot recently, okay? During this time, energetically, okay? Wondering, doubt, etc. Or even if it isn't doubt, just really about, about something, having something hidden from you, right? And when something's hidden from you, you can't help but doubt everything because you need to figure out what it is that's hidden from you. Because I think right now at your point, at this point, energetically, your intuition is telling you that there's something off. Okay, and I've spoken to a lot of divine feminines actually over the past week, and they've all had this type of feeling, even if they haven't said it outright. Okay, it feels like there's something that isn't being told to them. Okay, keep that in mind. You guys are definitely experiencing that energetically at this time. Okay, so let me keep going. Because it's blindfolds, all right? Something's not right. So what else? Energetically? Okay, so this is great news, though, okay? Because we do have an ace. We do have an ace. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Coins for the layman. Okay, this would be about, energetically, it would be a new beginning in the 3D, okay? Things moving forward in a new forward direction, okay? So, Ace of Pentacles, it does involve, of course, material wealth, money, job opportunities, travel, even has some elements of partnership, of course. But as an energy, it would indicate that there is going to be a new beginning in your physical, okay? So it's like your 3D world is now changing for a lot of divine feminines, okay? Mine has changed. I mentioned about the school. I'm going to be moving soon. I started doing pendulum stuff recently. I never did that before, so I discovered like a new spiritual tool. And let me tell you, this shit's fucked up, man. I'm learning all sorts of crazy shit. And like I'm going to be moving soon, and all crazy shit coming into my life. And anyway, not to go on a tangent, but the idea is that it speaks to the 3D. Okay, I'm going to be moving soon, buying a car, getting money soon. Okay, it's that energy. All right, the energy attracts new opportunities. So honestly, opportunities. Let's narrow it down to opportunities. So I spent 2 minutes to say one word: opportunities. Okay, so opportunities are coming to you guys. That's good. Because I think that's there to balance out the blindness, okay? Because the universe doesn't want you. The blindness is part of the journey. I can tell you that. Just doing for my own self and using my own intuition and living my own life, I can tell you that ultimately the blindness is a temporary thing, right? Minor arcana is temporary. But you are getting these new opportunities now, okay? Which is very good because it's going to offset the blindness, give you guys something to focus on. So what else can I get, dear Spirit? My spirit guides. Oh my goodness. Oh my. So I got the Two of Cups in reverse. I'm reading reverses, I guess. I don't know if I have a rule against it, but Two of Cups, traditionally speaking, okay, would indicate some type of partnership. Now, it's more like I feel that this is about the lack of partnership that you might have at this time, rather than anything like, too negative. I feel like you guys are feeling like energetically like there's a loss, or that you want a partner and you're not, and you don't have them. So it's like there's some type of it's almost like a stress, right? Where there's doubt, okay? Where you have these fears, and it's like there's some type of secret that you don't know. And again, I feel like for a lot of you guys, this has to do with your twin flame, okay? I think at this time, it's like you're feeling something's off in the partnership, and you don't know what it is, and you also could have lost a little bit of hope, okay? And even if it's not with your twin flame, you might be thinking, well, then how do I find anybody? How am I going to ever find somebody, okay? Now I'm going to speak about my own life because this is also a personal thing for me as well, okay? So I definitely get that way as well, okay? I think, everybody will at some point. You do go through a lot of processes, and you do understand, you learn about yourself, but of course, the more you go through pain, right, the harder that it gets to become less jaded, okay, because the experiences build up, even though you put your best foot forward, okay? So with my own life, I definitely feel that energetically right now, where I don't have the same spark, let's say, that I used to, okay, at least in regards to relationships, all right? But that's a huge aspect of your life, right? Love, the heart, the partnership with somebody else, especially if it's something that you desire from your soul, okay, from your soul space. Soul Space. It's a good idea for a website. I'm going to write that down. So, guys are feeling a little bit like confused and doubting the connection, okay? So there is that energy going on. Just doubting love in general, right? What else can you tell me about the connection, spirit, all the good shit? What else you got going on here? Yeah, Queen of Swords. Yeah, for sure, most definitely. Queen of Swords, independent woman. It's also single mother. That doesn't really matter though to say, but it could be appliant to you. But the Queen of Swords is somebody who cuts the bullshit, right? Cuts snip, snap. Okay, like a circumcision. Cuts the shit in two. Okay, all the bullshit, all the red tape. Okay, it's a rash. I don't want to say rash. More like a woman who is calculated, a little bit cold, just because she's had enough. So she's very sharp with her words. Okay, so energetically, you guys are very sharp with your mind, relying on your mind at this time, right, rather than the heart, because in the heart space you're very confused. So right now you're using your intellect. And I swear to God, this reading it must be also for me, because I've been acting like that a lot. Now, I don't mean necessarily I've been rude. I just mean that it's funny that I've had a lot of opportunities to meet new people, and women or otherwise, it's been more like I'm using my intellect to dissect what's true rather than my heart space at this time. Okay, only because I'm shifting in my own little, right, because I have that Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning forming in my life out of my comfort zone, right? So I'm like survival of the fittest right now, and a lot of you guys might be feeling the same type of way, and so a lot of you guys are relying on your intellect to get you through this time, which isn't a bad thing at all. Okay, it's not, again, minor arcanas aren't like this lasting forever energy. It's temporary, so it's just this daily thing that you're going through. It's not negative or positive. The Queen of Swords ultimately is a queen, somebody who's very much in control of her mental energy. And I feel very confident mentally, let's say. There's just things that I've been doing in your own life, okay? A lot of you guys might be feeling at this time that you're taking less shit from yourself even, okay? Now I'll give you a small example. Today I was in class trying not to fall asleep, and in the past, I've gone to college before, but I mostly quit because I hated it, and also because of drugs. I'm not sure in which order, but probably the first one. But anyway, I would never really. I wasn't necessarily shy. If I had friends in the class, I'm actually like pretty loud. But if I'm just by myself, I'm more reluctant. Okay, so I didn't, But this time, being on my own, instead of falling back into some type of pattern of being shy or being too afraid to, let's say, just speak and talk, you know what I mean? Today I just said, I'm not like 15, like I'm not 5. I don't need to do that. I don't care. Like there's nothing wrong with me, so I'm gonna just do it. And I just kept doing it. Okay, so you get these little moments of fear that I kept, but it's not anything profound. Okay, but it's little moments like that where you can count as victories for yourself. Okay, you might be doing this in your own life where people might be taking advantage of you, and you're saying, you know what? No, actually, no, this is how I think. This is how I feel. And you're just saying it because you're not taking any bullshit anymore. So you're actually empowering yourself already, okay, with your intellect, really cutting the cords of your own fear even, taking matters into your own hands. Okay? So that's a great energy, okay? And I've mentioned that before as well in this reading. And I think you guys you're doing that because it's a natural, because when something's being hidden from you, at some point you can only go and decide to go find out what it is. And oftentimes that means letting go of what you don't know in favor of what you do. And that's where you really get that confidence. Okay, so let me get one more card. I feel like I'm on a roll right now, guys. I feel it, and not in an arrogant way, or maybe slightly arrogant, but I'm on a roll right now. And I can tell because I feel like I'm on cocaine. And I'm not. I'm not on cocaine. I have been, though. Cocaine's great. Am I allowed to say that? I have no idea. I haven't done it in 3 years. But let me tell you something, guys. This shit was the bee's knees, man. Alright, so enough about coke jokes. Let's get on to the next card, okay? There's 9 of Swords. You guys might be feeling a little bit trapped inside of your head at this moment. Is there any stress that you guys are feeling? Probably. Again, stressed about this relationship, no doubt. Especially if there's something being hidden from you. I feel like that's definitely what it is. But remember, guys, the 9 of Swords is always self-imposed. The dragon could fly away if he wasn't so stupid. I'm not saying you guys are stupid. Poor choice of words. Stupid choice of words. Yeah, okay. But this dragon could fly out if he wanted to, okay? But he feels that he's trapped, and so he is. And until he has that awareness that he can just leave, He will. Now, this would, another analogy or metaphor for this, too tired to care which it is properly, would be that say that all the things that keep you back in life are a chain, and you're around your ankles, okay, and you're constantly trying to get off of these chains, constantly trying to remove yourself from these chains, and pulling and screaming and yelling and begging for help and crying, etc., etc. And really, if you took the time to just sit and rest and sit still, you realize that the chains are completely broken. You could just take them off and slip out. But oftentimes, we don't realize that until we're broken. That's why you have that feel. That's why people often get better after hitting rock bottom. It's because after you hit rock bottom, you really realize that you actually are in control, and that's the scariest thing to realize. Okay, because realizing that you're in control of your life is terrifying, because it means that you truly can do anything. It just means that you have to take some sort of action. Okay, but like I said, you start small. You just do things on a daily basis. If you're afraid to say something, right now you might be saying it. Okay, it doesn't have to be anything profound. Doing little decisions like that brings in new opportunities. Okay, those opportunities, you do the little opportunities, you ace those. Then medium opportunities come in because you're ready for them. Then you ace those medium, and then the larger ones come in, and then you fucking get those larger ones. Okay, that's just how it works. The universe is giving you what you need at the right moment. But you shouldn't, I've always made the mistake personally as somebody who is incredibly impatient by not being able to barely handle little opportunities and then trying to get the big, huge ones, as if that would ever fucking happen. But that's always been something that I've struggled with, okay? That's just personal, though. But not anymore, because I've learned my lesson. And that's why I'm telling you this right now, because I know it. So, let me keep going. I don't want to end on the Nine of Swords. But again, you guys might be feeling a little bit anxious right now. Sleepless nights. Again, I didn't go to sleep until maybe 4:30 in the morning. Though, to be fair, I did have a lot of Mexican food. So, my stomach was absolutely in shambles. TMI. My bad. Okay, so what else can you tell me about Divine Feminine's energy at this time, dear Spirit? My spirit guides. What can you tell me? Hope you guys are having a good week. Yes. I was going to say some more, but I almost died inside of my head. Okay. When you're really tired and you get those those moments where you just lapse into some other world? You just have that right there. I have the star card, so that's great. I'm actually perfect to end it. Actually, there was a poem today that I read, which was pretty much all about stars. I had to read it, so it was more of a synchronicity. It was a synchronicity, honestly. Seeing the star card now, because it was about hope, and stars is about hope. Those two dragons looking up to the sky, again, intertwined. And this is twin flame reading, so about your twin flame relationship, about love. You guys still have hope. Energetically, there is something inside of your heart space, inside of your soul, that is still pulling you towards a direction. Even if your mind is way lagging behind, and you're just doing everything you can to just keep up with some type of emptiness, with your own stress, with your own pain, and you're just using your intellect, your own strength of mind to pull you forward at this time. And because your heart space might be a little bit lacking with that spark, you still have hope, and there still is hope. Okay? Energetically, there is still something to believe in, but it's because you don't understand what's happening right now that you can't possibly, that it can't be perceived, right, at this moment. Okay? And I strongly feel that the reason that happens is because it forces us as individuals, and as twin flames, as divine feminines, to truly embark on a personal journey of reclaiming power, okay? By pushing forward, by saying nothing can stop me. Like that song by Queen, Don't Stop Me Now. Okay, I don't know if you like Queen. If you don't like Queen, please unsubscribe, because that's blasphemy. Anyway, but where am I? Hope. You guys have hope still, right? There's something still stirring inside of your heart, much like some Puerto Rican stew. Okay? I've got Hispanic food on the mind. I'm very hungry and tired. Okay. Let's keep going. But that's the energy, okay, guys? Cool. Spent 20 minutes doing that. Fuck. too long. But it was very helpful, I think. I hope it was, guys, because again, I feel this very much in my own life, and I hope this will help you guys understand that, what you're feeling is totally natural at this time, okay? So don't feel like what you're going through is so individualistic that there is no hope for you, okay? Remember that you are going through a collective energy right now, and you are going to get your own rewards, okay? Ace of Pentacles, okay? So, let me find out about your Divine Feminine's my mental space. So how are you feeling about this relationship at this time, okay? So, how are Divine Feminines feeling like at this time towards their twin flame? Also, guys, I also do an outcome at the end, so that will be in regards to your Divine Masculine. But again, most of this reading is going to be just about Divine Feminine. So I apologize if that's not as flashy as you might like, but that's just how it be, though. Okay. So I have the Five of Cups, which makes a lot of sense. Okay, because again, you did have the Two of Cups in reverse, so the Five of Cups would be about loss and disappointment. Really, I mean, in this depiction, Blue's Clues right here is filling up his own cup, focusing on what he can control. Okay, so how you guys are thinking about that relationship? You guys feel that there is some type of loss and disappointment. You guys might have had some falling outs, arguments, separations dragging on too long. Don't know what to do. All you really can do is focus on what's in front of you. So you guys are, again, that alludes to that sense of disappointment and loss energetically, right, with the Two of Cups in reverse, like you don't know what's going on. What else can you tell me? How else are Divine Feminine thinking about the twin flame relationship at this time? Can you give me a card? A couple cards? That would be really swell. Alright, there's the Temperance card. That's a good card to get. You guys might be focusing more on your spiritual gifts. Again, I mentioned earlier in the video that I just discovered, not that I just heard the term for the first time, but I just discovered pendulums, okay? A new spiritual gift, a new way of tuning into spirit. You guys might be doing stuff like that, okay? The Temperance card does talk about bringing balance into your own life, nourishment. So again, in regards to how you're feeling or how you're thinking about the twin flame connection at this time, would be that, I mean, it's like there's this loss of it, because the Temperance card is this type of angelic guided spiritual energy. So you do feel that loss of your twin, the separation, okay? And you're thinking about that. But I also feel at this time, having the Temperance card there, it's like you guys are thinking about ways to really balance out the relationship at this time. Balance out within yourself, if that makes sense, right? Because by focusing on what you can't control at this time, you find more ways to really balance out the connection in whatever way that means to you, whether that means doing something new, moving somewhere, taking a new job, going on a new diet, taking up a new hobby, expanding your business, doing anything to really kind of, I mean, in a way, almost ascend, okay? Because as you love yourself more, you're always ascending on this journey. It just might not be in a direct way, but again, I mentioned the spiritual gift just because that's something that I'm doing at this time, okay? There's that mental space where you guys might be just learning a little bit more about your own selves at this time, because the relationship's kind of forcing you to do that. So again, you then have the Ten of Wands, okay? So you guys feel there's a lot of burdens and responsibilities at this time. Definitely about this relationship, about the spiritual connection you guys have with that Temperance card. You guys feel that there's a lot of work to do, either on yourself or they need a lot of work, like they need a lot of shit that needs to get done, and you guys are just like, I can't wait forever, right? And it might feel a little bit burdensome, like you're chained to the relationship rather than having it be free-flowing, okay? So you guys just might be tired and overworked, alright? And some of you guys just need a goddamn vacation and a pina colada, you know? And you just want to, and there's just some stress again, right? So you do have that stress. What else can you tell me? How else are Divine Feminines thinking about this shit at this time? Yeah, so you do have the the Empress card. Okay. Which is you guys. Okay. I think you guys are focusing, again, with that Five of Cups, focusing on what you can control, at least in what the dragon is doing in this picture, in this deck. This Empress here would indicate you guys, okay, Divine Feminine. I think you guys are just thinking about yourself at this time, focusing on your own gifts, okay? Because there's not much else you guys can do, right? If you find yourself in a precarious situation. And so that's good that you're doing that. And I also feel, also you might be thinking, will they ever balance out their own Divine Feminine energy? Because that's what's needed, right? And you guys might be, trying to balance out your own Divine Masculine energy, of course, as well. However, in doing so, you might be doing a better job, let's say, because balancing out your masculine energy doesn't require some type of amazing spiritual epiphany. But balancing out Divine Feminine for the Divine Masculine seems to require some huge epiphany, right? Divine Masculine energy is about confidence, money, material, friends, work, career, okay? That type of stuff. Feminine energy is about, nurturing, creativity, sensuality, all right? And it has that spiritual, intuitive side to it, which is where the connection comes from, which is why often Divine Feminines are awakened in the connection first, or at least experience it on a deeper level, okay? A lot of you are probably empaths in some way. So you guys are wondering, oh my God, are they ever going to get their shit together? Okay, I do get this sense a lot, okay? And if the chains will ever be gone, if the pain will be gone, okay? Because this dragon is not having a good time, okay? So let me find out about your heart space, all right, guys? How you guys are feeling. That was thinking. So how are the Divine Feminines that I'm reading for feeling about the Divine Masculine at this time? Oh my God. Alright, card fell on the ground. I swear to God, I don't even want to get it. Oh my God, this is the worst. Alright, I did it. I got it, guys. Don't even trip. Alright, I got the Chariot, okay? Wow. Fudge, yeah. Alright. Chariot's about new direction, so you guys are feeling about them. Ugh. You guys might be... It could mean two different things. Let me get a couple cards around that. But ultimately, the Chariot does mean about traveling in some way, either metaphorically or physically. Yep. Oh, yeah, a couple cards. Wow. Ew, Jesus Christ, guys. Alright, so I got some cards. I got the Death card, okay? I got a Death card, dead skeleton flying somehow. And, that's how dragons do, flying dead. And the High Priestess. So, oh my God, 3 major arcana. That is really powerful. And thinking, you have 2, and then here you have 3, so 5 in the thinking and the heart space. That's Divine Feminines are going through some shit, okay? A lot of stuff right now. So, how you guys are feeling about the relationship? How you guys are feeling about your twin flame relationship at this time? You guys are, you guys need a new direction. I think a lot of you guys right now, for the ones that I'm reading for at this time, you guys need a new direction. You guys feel that there's a new direction that's needed, and that ultimately, even if things aren't so negative with your twin at this time, with your Divine Masculine, okay, if there is some type of communication, you still might be feeling, something's off, there's something that I need to do, because they're still not committing properly, and so you think that maybe even in order for them to commit, you might need to do something for yourself first, okay? Like travel somewhere, start your own business, etc. So many things, right? The Death card, transformation, okay? Profound transformation. The High Priestess, intuition, relying on your inner knowing, meditation, your guides, okay? The awakening process. So, it's, again, how you guys are feeling, right, with that intuition. It's like, remember up top with the energy, you felt like there's something being hidden from you. The High Priestess is coming here to show you that whatever is being hidden from you is not going to be hidden from you for much longer, okay? I would expect some dramatic changes in your perspective in the next month, okay? Within, let's say, September, okay? Because August is almost over, but, a couple weeks, all right? You guys are giving yourself a new direction. Again, I mentioned my own life, the stuff that I'm doing, okay? even doing this YouTube stuff is relatively new for me, okay? And I don't even do just tarot. And I don't even want to do just tarot. I want to do lots of stuff. So that's just me, right? There's lots of new directions that I'm going in, okay? Transformation, things going on in my own life as well. Things are falling apart and dying where I'm being forced to grow as a person. Relying on my intuition. Knowing where the next step is. Meditating more. Focusing more on my own spiritual gifts and my own awakening process and the things that my own small voice, okay, that voice inside your head is telling you. My intuition has been so crazy lately. Like crazy. Small things, like randomly small, okay? I was driving really fast today to get to my class on time, and I mean obnoxiously fast, in a car that has no business going fast. I think if I was going 5 more miles per hour, the car would have flipped over and I would have died, and I wouldn't have to be doing these readings right now. But, or pay taxes. But, okay, and then something in my head, there was a stop sign, okay, it's like a rural road, there's nobody there, so I wasn't like driving fast because, fuck yeah, I'm cool. It was more because, I could get away with it. And something told me I was gonna blow the stop sign, like completely. Like I was like, I don't have to do anything. I was just gonna blow it. Nobody's around. I'll just stop a fucking stop sign. And but I did because my intuition said, you know what, stop at that stop sign. And I did. I stopped at the stop sign. Now at first it was more of like a California stop, or whatever. I don't know if that's a saying everywhere, but what it means is kind of like a fake one. Okay, 1 second thing. And then a cop, okay, was there. There was a cop just waiting there, like a motorcycle cop. And I was like, holy fuck, man. And I stopped, of course, because I seen him. And I was like, holy shit. Like, my intuition, right on point. Okay? That was insane, all right? In class today, another small example, I'll just give one more, but there's like 5 or 6 today alone. We're doing something in Spanish, and I'm learning Spanish. I figured it's about time. I live in California, and I probably should just learn it. And there's she with the teacher, whatever her name was, I don't care. She was giving some, like, whatever, calling on people to read shit. And she got to some slide, and I knew, intuitively, that I would read, I would even write directly which character I'd be reading for. In my head, I was like, that's the person you're going to be reading for. And she called on me. I was like, for that same character. I was like, oh my God, intuition. So there's a lot of that stuff going on right now, okay? Now, again, how you guys are feeling, back to this actual spread, how you guys are feeling right now is you guys are feeling transformed. You guys are feeling like you're going through something because of this relationship, and you feel that you have to give yourself a new direction, and that you have to rely on your intuition more, and that things that were once clear to you about this relationship are not so clear anymore, right? And so you're being transformed, and so there's endings going on, even endings within this relationship, where cycles are ending, and you're just, you know what, it doesn't matter anymore. Okay? So let me get one more card. So, dear Spirit, how else is Divine Feminine's feeling towards their Divine Masculine at this time, inside their heart space? What else is going on? What else can you tell me? What else can you tell me, Spirit? Okay. You have the Two of Wands, okay? Two of Wands is about planning, action, a little bit of action, not too much action. It really is about looking at the globe and deciding where you want to go. Now, you guys might be looking at your Divine Masculine as an opportunity at this time. You might be looking at them, well, they're here, but what about the rest of the world? What about everything else that I'm supposed to experience? I think for the Divine Feminines that I'm reading for right now, and you'll have to let me know if this resonates with you, obviously, please let me do if it does or doesn't always. But for who I'm reading for, I feel like a lot of you guys are at this point where you look at your relationship and you go, well, this is not going anywhere right now, but I'm so awesome. I have so many things that I'm trying to do for my own life, and yes, I'm in so much pain, but what about me? What about the world? What about the places that I want to go, the jobs that I want to have? What if you might find yourself in a situation right now where you're not happy with it, obviously with the twin flame relationship, but with with some aspects of your life, a job, a place, a lack of job, a lack of money, and it's like the universe is forcing something out of you, and you're like, well, all right, universe, what the hell do I do? And then you go to Target and you see a globe, okay, and you look at it and you go, Jesus, this could be anything. I could be anywhere. I could literally do anything. Okay, because you have those chains. It's like the twin flame is chaining you to a place, to a location, to an idea, to a perspective. And that's why you have this death card in your heart space. You guys are going to be transforming, okay? Like it or not, guys, you divine feminines are going to be transforming. And it's ultimately going to be positive, of course. I'm just saying it might be uncomfortable. And I haven't died before, so I don't know what death feels like, but I imagine it's uncomfortable, right? Like a state change or something. Of course, I also don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, so keep that in mind. So, anyway, okay, you guys get that for your heart space? I hope you do. You guys are just feeling about them, you're relying on your intuition. Something's missing, okay? You guys are wondering what it is. Let me find out actually what it is. I'll do it right now. I'll tell you guys a little bit something actually that I'm wondering about. Maybe you guys might be able to help me. I have had tailbone pain for the longest time. And I went to the doctors and had x-rays, and everything's fine. I bruised it like 10 months ago, okay? And I've looked up the spiritual meaning behind it. Stagnation, indecision. I've also looked up the chakra that would be affected by that, root chakra, which has to do with safety and security, etc. I'm moving soon, okay? I get that, but it's been 10 months. You know what I mean? So anyway, maybe you guys have some ideas. But that's kind of what I'm talking about. Some things being hidden, okay? Not just within your twin flame. But this started after, my own, twin flame journey or whatever, okay? But I'll address that in a different video, I think. But again, that element of something, what's blocking, okay? Because having tailbone pain for me feels like a blockage. It's uncomfortable, okay? So, I know it'll go away, but I would just like it to go away now. So, let me now find out what is blocking the truth. I don't know, let's see. What is blocking divine feminines from this union? What is blocking divine feminines from this union? I'm going to get 3 cards, okay? So you have the King of Pentacles. What is blocking divine feminines from this union? Dear Spirit, what is blocking divine feminines from this union with their twin, with their divine masculine? Okay. So, oh wow, I have the King of Swords after that. Okay, 2 kings would indicate like a partnership, okay? And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Stability. So this, what's blocking you guys? These are all men. These are all divine masculine. These are really, a lot of this for this group is actually falling on your divine masculine. Okay. But it also has to do, you might be struggling financially. Okay. Or your divine masculine might be struggling financially. But ultimately, finances don't really matter towards love, okay? If your twin flame isn't in your life because you don't make enough money, that's a red flag, okay? If you're not in their life because they don't make enough money, that would be a red flag for them. So, the idea here with all of this masculine energy, what's blocking this union with your divine masculine? I feel like your divine masculine isn't stable, okay? Or he doesn't feel stable. He could be stable if he wanted to. That's why you have the King of Swords. That's about taking charge, being confident. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles, about prosperity, improving. I also get this heavy sense that divine feminines, again, because they're going through things and are going to have their Ace of Pentacles, what's blocking you guys right now is this type of energy where things are just a little bit slower and you're waiting for them to progress. And you're maybe waiting for some things to come in. Okay? Money, new jobs, etc. Okay? And so the universe is basically having a belligerent divine masculine in order to make you focus on the things that you lack in your 3D world. Okay? This is 2 3D cards and a mental. Okay, so 2 pentacles and a sword card. So definitely there might be some things in the 3D that you divine feminines are lacking right now. Okay, I don't have a car. That's what kind of what I mean. Does that make sense, guys? I'm gonna be buying one soon. It's not gonna be. I used to have a nice car, but I went and traveled around the United States for 3 months and ignored all my responsibilities. So I don't have that nice car anymore. So the next car that I get is probably going to be like $1,400 car, okay? But that's the price I paid. So that's the kind of car I'll have, okay? But right now I don't have a car, okay? So do you get what I mean? Again, lack, right? That's something you need. I don't live in fucking London, so I can't just take the bus everywhere and have an 80% chance of getting stabbed. So this would be something for me that I would be lacking, right? So keep that in mind, guys. Same thing for you. If you feel that's a blockage. If you feel it, of course it's a blockage. Feeling lack is a blockage in any way. But I mean, if you don't have the necessary things at this time, you can't have it happen in the next minute. Okay, regardless of your positive attitude or not. Okay, so it would be a divine timing sort of thing. Okay, these aren't negative. These aren't super negative. It's more like it's kind of a both ways type of energy. Okay. One, you guys probably need more at this time, and that's what's keeping the union from coming together. But also that you guys are, but also your divine masculine, not being able to come forward in the 3D, not being able to manifest the relationship, the stability, financially or romantically, and not being able to take charge. So it could be both ways, or it could be both, okay? And what I mean by that, it was a confusing sentence. What I mean is that this could go for 2 kinds of groups of you. It could mean that, it's your divine masculine who's not being able to come forward and take charge and offer and be stable financially and romantically, could make commitment, okay, and be mentally take charge and have confidence. Or it could be that you are actually don't have all the things that you need in the physical right now, and so the situation with your divine masculine might be at a standstill in order for you to focus on that, so you can get that type of thing, okay, and feel better about yourself. Or it could be both of those things, okay? So keep that in mind, guys. So let me now do an outcome, okay? So this is going to be the outcome for you guys, for the divine feminines. All right, this is going to be the outcome for you guys' relationship, okay? Near future. So let's just say, I don't know, a month or so. October, whatever. So, dear spirit guides, what is the outcome of this collective between their union, divine masculine, divine feminine union, for the near future, next month or so? So look at that, guys. You have the world, okay? Fucking world with a new cycle. Things are beginning. The world is a great card to get. The world would indicate time of completion. If you feel that things haven't gone your way recently, they will be. Okay, so again, the near future energy, it might not be right now, and that's okay, guys. But remember that the future is always in the now. So you don't, in a month, you wouldn't be able to have predicted where you are right now at this very moment, correct? And it might not be good, but imagine in a month, you still wouldn't know until you're in that moment, and then you would look back. So I'm just saying, guys, anything can happen. Expect the unexpected, right? Then you have the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So this is about being independent. This could be you, Queen of Pentacles, independent woman, doesn't need anybody in her life, okay? Completely on her own. And again, that would probably allude to some of the reasons I was talking about with the obstacles. So again, the cycle is beginning, right? Because you, divine feminines, do have an Ace of Pentacles in their energy. Then you have the King of Cups, following your heart. This could be your divine masculine following his heart finally, giving you the cup of love. But ultimately, there's the king and the queen, okay? So it's like the independent woman, the independent energy, the independent person who has everything that she needs, that they need. And then the King of Cups, which could represent your divine masculine, everything that they have for you, emotionally ready now, okay? Because you were always emotionally ready, but you weren't focused so much on the career aspect or finances of your life, and sacrificed them maybe a little bit for the relationship, right? And your divine masculine was the opposite, okay? Didn't focus on their emotions, but focused on the 3D. But it's flip-flopping, okay? What else can you tell me outcome. Okay, you have the Page of Swords, which is about contracts, sharp intelligence, sharp wit. Elements of contracts, jobs. The contract even could mean a spiritual contract, but it could mean some type of new job contract, new partnership between you guys. And then let me get one last card. And then I have the King of Wands, which is about entrepreneurial energy. So again, it would allude to that contract partnership between you guys. And again, two kings, again, means partnership. So I think there would be a partnership between you guys, okay? And again, King of Wands, fire energy, passionate, worldly type of energy, goes forward, learns from his mistakes, meets new people, grows, okay, inspires others, uses his power for good, okay? And let me now just get one card as guidance, okay? So, dear Spirit, if you had to give me one card for Divine Feminines to know at this time, what would it be? One card. I'm so tired. I'm gonna die, guys. I'm gonna die. I can't believe I did this video. I hope you guys liked it because I'm so tired. All right. Wow. Ace of Wands, guys. And I want to tell you a little story, okay, real quick. It's not really a story. It's actually a pretty boring story. But I found a stick in the woods the other day. That's the story. Okay, I was walking and I found this giant walking stick, but it literally looks like a wand. Okay? Like the Ace of Wands. So that was like a huge symbolic type of thing for me, okay? The Ace of Wands is saying a new beginning, new passion, new spark, new desires, new energy, travel, partnerships, passion, sex. New, all new. So it's telling you that this is coming in for you guys. This is temporary what you're feeling. And it's not going to last much longer because you have the World. Okay? Which is the start of something new. So that's the start card, alright? So you can know, and every card after that was positive. Okay, you have the Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, Page of Swords, King of Wands. Perfect. And then guidance, Ace of Wands. Alright, guys? So know everything is working out for the highest good. I know it's hard. Try not to eat a lot of fudge pops. Okay? Alright, so I will put, if you guys are ever interested in booking a reading with me, yours truly, I put my ish in the description box. So you guys check me out. I also have a site. It's a site. I need to get back on it. I am going to be doing it in the future, but there's articles and stuff on there, and more articles that I'm going to be writing once I have more time and I'm less stressed and tired. But it is going to be up and running more. I think there's 2 articles on there so far. But anyway, prices are cheap. I get back to you guys within a day, 2 days at the latest. And and always feel free to email me if you guys have any questions, or leave a comment, of course. And please let me know if any of this resonated. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, weekend. I don't know. Don't know what it is anymore. So okay, awesome. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and namaste. All right, see ya.